same time, I commend Nassim Richardson on what he said in there. He's been into a defensive shell, and you got to trust your trainer, and you have to trust yourself.
Freddie Roach, calling for combinations by Manny Pacquiao down the middle.
You know, Margarito was able to hurt him with body punches. Pacquiao knows that it's not gone to the body almost at all in this fight. And the press row square, of course, unofficial. Tim Goldberg, Associated Press Conference, Tom Lance Pugmire for the only times, all with a comfortable lead for Pacquiao. Pacquiao winning this fight as well. How about you, 59-54.
Knocked down 2.1.
Yep. And right now, Manny Pacquiao 267 punches to 136 for Mosley. And I repeat that number because the sheer number of punches are the issue. So that's a lot less than Pacquiao normally throws in fights.
Yung suntok na tumatama.
Getting a little more aggressive.
Mas lamang pa nga.
Pacquiao has been the fighter that has moved forward
malaki na yung
since the very beginning.
Ang talon niya lang pag natumba siya. Pero lamang na. Layo na yung tumpas. Panalo na Pacquiao. Huwag lang siya manakaut. Knockout yung babagsak. Lamang na siya yung puntos yun. Knockout yan eh.
Even though it doesn't come as much as he would have liked. Good left hand on Pacquiao.
Lamang na siya dami na. Halos kalahati na. Huwag na siya.
Probably not. It's probably just Mosley's ring IQ that Richardson talked about that's allowing him to make this defensive fight.
I'll tell you what, if Shane is not willing to step on that gas, I can guarantee you Pacquiao is going to step on that gas in a minute. So he's going to have to be ready and prepared for that.
As that big man used to say, you are correct, sir.
And we are at the MGM Grand Garden Arena here in Las Vegas. 16,000 fans in attendance. 8,000 at the weigh-in yesterday.
And again, for the third time in this bout, we had heads banging together. It's astonishing, actually, there has not been a cut resulting from this. But there wasn't, and so that is good. And Freddie Roach wanted combinations from Pacquiao. And even though they're awkwardly thrown, he is throwing lots of punches. Now, a short right hand got in by Mosley, but Pacquiao putting the pressure on.
As you mentioned, Manny Pacquiao's last 3 fights have gone 12 rounds. He stopped Miguel Cotto in the 12th with Joshua Clottey. With Margarito, that probably should have been stopped in the 11th round, but he has taken some punishment as well.
Yeah, in some of those fights against Miguel Cotto, we got some big punches. Margarito hurt him to his body a bit. But, you know, it's not the old Manny Pacquiao that gets hit with a lot of punches as he did in those early days, fighting like some Morales and Barrera and Marquez.
I'm personally, man, I know a great deal of respect for Sugar Shane Mosley. And, you know,
126.
Look at the power punches and Manny Pacquiao with a huge hit.
right there, he needs to stand his ground and fight rather than just right there. If you're going to fight, make a move, but don't just back straight up. You're retreating.
That's what Nassim Richardson has been asking him to do. But at 39 years old, your mind may know what to do, but can your body do it? And it looks like Shane Mosley cannot pull the trigger.
He's really working down here around 8. I see Pacquiao probably step on the gas here and really go after which he's trying to do in any case. But Shane Mosley is a very clever fighter.
Pwede rin hindi matapos yung ganito.
Yeah, he's really smart. He's gonna know when the heat is on. He's gonna know how to retreat and get out there. But we came here tonight to see Shane Mosley lay it all on the line to become a living legend by upsetting one of the most,
Yan mga suntok si Juan.
champions today. And we're not seeing that.
You're
Mga makasuntok.
That's how Shane Mosley.
Pacquiao, for the body, and upstairs again.
Humihina na yung suntok ng negro. Tutumba na to.
48 seconds to go in the 8th round of the WBO World
Konti na lang.
Championship. One solid affair.
Konti na lang.
Pacquiao against
Uy! Nga pa.
Manny Pacquiao has been just a little. His technique is not quite as good as it's been in the last few fights, and everybody's entitled to that. And so, because of that, he's just not quite landing exactly the number of punches it would take to keep Shane Mosley in trouble, even though he certainly is winning every one of these rounds.
And I would say Al.
Ayun na, inaharang niya yung mukha niya.
Nice right hand by Mosley. But it's hard to look against Mosley right now because he's not fighting.
You're 100% right.
Ano oras?
5 seconds.
Mostly pa oh. Ang tagal.
Oh, wow.
Kabado.
Bella Gonzalez. Very
Mila
good.
Gonzales. Tama ng tang. Kabado. Matala ito. Ang ngisi oh. Ang ngisi isa
Jiggy
oh.
Pacquiao. Very confident look.
Kapatid.
She's one of the most popular figures along with Manny Pacquiao in the Philippines. She has quite a profile as well.
Ay, hindi pa makinis na mukha. Oo.
In great shape. He did you on your time. You're not. He's starting to slow down, Shane. He's starting to listen. Listen, you got time.
To trainer many years for a long time named Jimmy Montoya, who I know you know, who at that time, at this point in the fight, would do exactly what Nazim Richardson would do. Lie to his fighter and say, you can do it. He would use every ounce of it to pump a guy up. Just motivate him. And that's what Nazim Richardson was trying to do. He's trying to tell his fighter, you're not tired, he's tired. But the problem is he's not getting the fire under Shane Mosley.
Yeah, that was a psychology class right there. He's trying to really give Shane the confidence to go out here and take these necessary risks in order to turn the tide in this fight. But that's a big thing to ask of a person when he's in there facing Manny Pacquiao.
And the problem is it didn't look like on Shane Mosley's face he was buying into it.
Now we know that this fight, Shane Mosley's career, hasn't been a bigger fight than this since Oscar De La Hoya. I mean, if he doesn't perform up to our expectations, where will you go? Is there another big fight out there for Shane Mosley?
Not unless he can make this a more competitive fight, and I mean big time in the next 4 rounds. There's a big right hand, or at least an attempt by Mosley.
And sometimes it's not about if you lose, it's how you lose. He has to lose good here if that's the case. There you go.
Exactly. Mosley's attacked in this round a little bit. That's all we're asking for, really. It's just the effort to attack from Mosley.
The jab has been working really well in this round. We have to follow that up with something.
And, you know, Manny Pacquiao's attacking in a very awkward fashion, not as efficient as he might be. But he throws a lot of punches and gets the job done, as he does there.
And this is why it's been so hard to really get Mosley around, because Pacquiao has these bursts that he throws 3, 4, 5, 6 punches at a time.
Lapit na ulit
Good
ang
straight left hand a moment ago by Pacquiao with his best punches.
dalawa na lang yata ang mga gusto mga kalaban niya.
Pacquiao, he goes upstairs as well.
Ayun lang.
Straight left hand by Pacquiao that connects solidly on the chin of Mosley.
Galaw.
Pacquiao trying to
Hindi gumagalaw yung kalaban.
Mosley, nothing on his punches.
There's a right hook to Pacquiao. It's not his best punch, but there There's the feints again by
Oh,
Pacquiao.
Takot na eh.
Walang magandang room. Buti na, walang record yung ano mo.
There we go. And you gotta keep taking that angle. Take that angle. Drive the right hook. If you see him hands up, drive the right hook. The right hook.
But I was even talking about taking angles, but instead it's Mosley really just in front of Pacquiao, taking those straight left hands. And we look at it in the super slow motion. You see the jab used as a rangefinder. Ironically, Mosley was throwing and landing a jab at the same time, which is what you talked about, Antonio. Punching wall, Pacquiao punches. But
10.
30 rounds for Pacquiao.
Dalawa na lang.
Jay Mosley 5-1 in his last 8 fights. If you're Floyd Mayweather Jr., Antonio, what are you thinking when you're watching this right now?
Well, if you're going to do comparisons, I think both of them was very successful against Shane Mosley. But Shane Mosley had more moments against Floyd Mayweather. He hasn't had those moments against Pacquiao. Right now, I think Floyd Mayweather should be itching in his seat to finally step up and show the world who is the very best fighter in the world today. It's out of 2 people, Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather Jr.
Who do you like in that fight?
I like Floyd Mayweather against anybody, and I like Pacquiao against anybody. So,
The interesting thing is, in this fight tonight, it hasn't been the very best Manny Pacquiao, but he's done very well. And, so there's going to be a lot of analyzing and post-fight reinvention.
Gobernador ng fight.
It's going to be interesting, but there's no question about one thing. Manny
Lagi niya naman yung ito niya. Isugal niya naman yun.
Said that it would be a featherweight champion.
Uy, nagbat.
Mosley
Bawal yan.
says he was headbutting.
Bawas puntasyon.
Hindi na na-headbutt eh.
Kanina nga, puro headbutt eh.
Pacquiao said there will be a feather in his cap to knock out Jay Mosley, who's never been stopped.
Oh,
Mosley now
Sige,
wobbling a bit.
ano?
Pacquiao getting closer.
hindi mapapanakaw to si
it
Juan.
seems like Mosley is really going for everything.
Hindi ito
Everything
mapapanakaw
he's
si
coming
Mosley.
up first, and he's not
Oy!
And they're going to call it a knockdown.
Ano daw?
Napalit siya!
Referee was going to call it until the outside ref started counting. That was not
Nawala na
knockdown.
ipin.
Interesting.
Mouthpiece yun.
Certainly Manny
Mouthpiece.
Pacquiao didn't think so.
Manny Pacquiao has been knocked down 4 times in his career, now 5.
Natumba na pala siya kanina? Naman na pala.
And it's Pacquiao trying to close the show strongly in this round to show it wasn't a real knockdown.
Natumba na pala siya kanina?
28 seconds to go in the 10.
Ha?
Jay Mosley takes a straight to the 10.
Ito mo na!
Frustrated, wants to fight. Mosley trying to find a place to hide.
Naiiwas eh.
8 seconds.
Pang pala eh.
Maatras ka pa rin.
Galit eh.
Sinayawan niya. Galit eh. Kasi
Hindi naman ang knockout eh.
Well, we have the benefit of hindsight with the replays to see, and we will see whether this looks like a knockdown. It's a missed right hand.
Ay, oo.
There's one hand thrown by Mosley. It just doesn't look like it landed. We'll look at it again to see if we can check it out.
Oy, naparang pala oh.
And it seemed as if right here,
It's not a knockdown.
Tumumba na siya kanina?
Bayless had a pretty good look at that.
Tumumba na?
wasn't going to call a knockout until the outside referee counted.
And then Manny Pacquiao
Sabi pang lima na.
came back with some big shots from the end of the round.
Inapangan. Kaya siyempre pag-atras na, tumba siya.
yan si Pacquiao. Yari kayo. Ubusan ng lahi yan.
Galit na yan, galit na yan.
Awa-awa kayo.
Wala nang awayan. Diretso na yan.
Ayun na, ayun na. Sige, oh.
Talo kung talo na yan.
Init ng ulo yan, oh.
Talo kung talo na yan.
The challenger, Shane Mosley in black.
Manny Pacquiao's got a gleam in his eye now. If you're wondering how long these fighters do it for 12 rounds, Shane Mosley's record is 5-6-1.
Oh, sige. Ayan, oh.
Awa kayo, ha? Bumaba kayo.
Sige, ayan, ayan. Parang nagmumura na eh. Sa isip na eh.
Never knocked out in his career.
And I'm kind of disturbed by the fact that Mosley being such a great champion, we see he's in good shape, and he's in total retreat right now. You have to give Pacquiao all the credit in the world for truly
Pero
just
lamang pa rin siya si Pacquiao.
Oh,
Damn, by Pacquiao.
execute his game plan tonight.
Yeah, Pacquiao's just opposed his will.
oh. Galit na. Galit na, galit na.
Panalo pa rin sila. Kahit walang bang
Manny,
Oh, paano yan?
140 to go. As the fans start to chant, knock him out.
Oh, sige. Ano yung haka?
Now Mosley with the hook.
Hindi ka pa nanakot si Mosley.
Oh, ano yung haka pag naka-corner na siya
Mosley,
niya?
the kind of which he needed to throw more.
Impressive.
And I tell you, if not Shane Richardson figured, they thought they was going to solve this Rubik's Cube.
Oh,
Tama na.
eh.
7 seconds na lang.
The height and length of Mosley has given Pacquiao a couple of problems. Just a little in terms of him throwing a number of punches. But clearly it has not been enough for Shane Mosley. With no punches coming from Mosley in this fight, it has not been enough to get him close to a win.
Ten seconds.
Dito pa nanakot si Kwan. Mosley.
Oh, atras, oh. Ayan, oh, sumasayaw na sila, oh. Oh! Basta sumayaw na yan.
Walang kwenta yung yaman ni Pacquiao.
They certainly do. He did come to fight tonight.
Manny Pacquiao in the last round, after that knockdown that he didn't believe was a knockdown, it probably wasn't.
Panalo
For
pa rin si
sure
Pacquiao.
wasn't. Came out with a vengeance, and not just throwing to the head, but also the body and throwing lots of combinations. That's the point about Manny Pacquiao now. He throws so many punches at you, you can't block them all.
Yun, oh.
Those in the MMA world, a version of the Superman.
Yeah, that looks like the Superman punch. You are.
Pero
You're
malakas
absolutely
to.
right. That's a good, really good
Yan
point.
lang ang nakalaban niya
People
dito
don't know
mo
where you literally get off your feet and
Abado.
look against Shane Mosley's girlfriend, not liking what she sees during that round and who could win.
Pacquiao! Pacquiao, Pacquiao!
Hugging
Ayan na.
and tapping of gloves to begin
Nasa round.
this fight. And some of the fans in attendance not necessarily appreciative of all the sportsmanship.
Mosley. Manny.
They really want him to close the show here and see if he can knock Shane Mosley out. Of course, he had him down earlier in the fight.
And, you know, he's definitely trying for the knockout.
Yes.
He's definitely giving the people what they want.
Mosley coming forward a bit. Mosley going down at 145 into round number 3. From a short left hand to the
Oh,
chin.
kapal na lang. Sige. Kapan.
minutes remaining in the WBO World Championship. Manny Pacquiao cruising. It's been hard to look good because Shane Mosley
Hindi
has been
tumapatumpa ni Pacquiao.
a defensive, retreating fighter.
And on the inside, Mosley holding the line as he is there, trying to buy some time.
Shane Mosley looking every bit of 39 years old.
Pacquiao's punch output much less than he normally has at 534, but he landed 171, twice the number of Mosley.
But for Manny Pacquiao, he's taken
Oh.
6 consecutive men who were all bigger than him in 4 heavier weight divisions and defeated them all. David Diaz, Oscar De La Hoya, Ricky Hatton, Miguel Cotto, Joshua Clottey, Antonio Margarito, and now Sugar Shane
seconds na lang.
Mosley
Panalo na yun.
hit with another straight left hand on the chin.
And a quick reminder, remember, this man started his pro career at 106 pounds. He's up to 147.
Hindi ito
fighting
magpapanakot
big
eh.
punchers.
Pangat sa record niya. Mapangat ang record niya.
Kasi,
Ayan. Bakit? Maganda record niyan eh.
pag na-knockout,
Hindi maganda record ng block na yan.
Talaga.
Manny Pacquiao looking for his 7th win against 1 loss and 1 draw in 12 rounds. Shane Mosley
Panalo,
5-6-1 over 12 rounds, so his losing record will get worse, it looks like.
And I mean, my question is, who is he fighting next? It's not Floyd Mayweather. He's run out of points. He's beat everybody.
6 seconds to go.
seconds.
Manny Pacquiao continues to roll on as he will likely defeat Shane Mosley, and the fans not happy with the performance by Sugar Shane.
Waka lang talaga.
There were obviously places in this fight where Shane Mosley appeared to have a chance to make
Panalo.
something happen, but would not take the risks. And for this man, Manny Pacquiao,
Sino kaya makakalaban na sunod niya?
Pero magayong mukha, oh.
Hindi mo makaya. Pero matatag to ha. Lahat na nakakalaban niya, puro knockout.
the spirituality of Pacquiao, something that he doesn't wear on his sleeve. It's genuine
Nagdadasal
and
pa, nagdadasal.
it's something that drives him very, very much.
Alam mo, kailangan nila ito ngayon.
Especially when he comes to Las Vegas, he may go perform.
May veteran talaga, no?
And
Tomorrow, he's going to perform, in fact, later tonight at a pool party.
Veteran na yan.
so you got
Hindi
invited.
lalabanan si Mayweather.
Eh, ayos na
I'm
labas.
singing a new record tonight.
And the reaction
Diyan na naman.
from Mrs. Pacquiao.
Mga
Very
alas.
intense outside the ring.
Concerned even to the endo, but more concerned here about Gonzalez, Mosley's girlfriend.
Mura ng mura. Season, no? Grabe, no?
These numbers are really interesting and revealing. Manny Pacquiao throwing twice the number of punches as Mosley and landing twice the number. What is interesting, Antonio, is that Pacquiao threw about 400 or 500 less than we normally see him throw in a 12-round fight. Is that because Mosley was able to, as a taller man, be defensive enough?
Well, you know, he moved a lot, and he didn't really give Pacquiao those opportunities. But what's really revealing to me is 5 combos after 12 rounds.
Yes.
5 combos.
And let me tell you, we caught 1 or 2 on replays. That's about all there was 5, yeah. There were 2 official knockdowns in this fight. One we believe was quite legitimate, and that was when Manny Pacquiao knocked down Mosley. He would land kind of an uppercut on the inside here, and it turned out to be a very good punch. Straight left hand. Yeah, it was actually straight left hand. And Mosley was in trouble, as evidenced by that.
Oo, ano nangyari?
Later on in the fight, however, in round 10, it was Manny Pacquiao who
Kaya mo yung mga
goes
bagsak
down,
niya.
although it became really obvious that it was a push. There was no punch landed. And I'm really surprised Kenny Bayless acquiesced to the outside, timekeeper and